Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man, and we're back on Robillard Farms. Robillard Flats, I should say, and this is the fourth episode. I recorded 3 episodes before anybody could comment on the first episode, and I immediately got comment after comment after comment from those of you that are playing this map, telling me that all 100 gold nuggets are sitting right there. Now, I don't know if you remember, I mentioned something about, oh my God, it looks like either a big gold cow pie or a gold brain. And the reason it does is because it's 100 nuggets. So we're going to just jump right on that. I kind of wish I hadn't have jumped over the rail. So here we go. Sweet. Oh, I love these guys. I'm talking about the mod authors. They really think of everything. They're men after my own heart, or women, as the case may be. Anyway, that being said, I have to say a couple of things about Robillard Flats and myself. You guys that have been around me for the last couple of years know that I'm a bitcher. I bitch all the time. I'm constantly whining. But I don't do it seriously. I'm not a serious, model and bitcher. I bitch for fun and profit. What I mean by that is I bitch with a smile. I complain. I'm pissed. I moan. It's just the way I am. I don't mean anything by it. So the reason I'm saying all of this is to tell you that if you're watching me on this map and I'm bitching about something, it's not. I'm not bitching in criticism. Don't get me wrong. I love this map. This is only the 4th episode, and I just love it a lot. Now, but if you see me driving around and I say, "Oh my God, I can't believe they didn't do this," or "Oh geez, this isn't going to work," that's just me pissing and moaning. I'm not serious about any of that. I love everything they've done. So don't listen to my bitchiness and think that it's criticism, because it is not. If I'm going to criticize something, I'm going to pretty much tell you that, hey, this is a criticism here. I don't like this. I'll never like this. And, I wish they hadn't have done it. Most of mine is just pissing and moaning just for fun. Just for entertainment value. Let's put it that way. So anyway, now that that's out of the way, let's get on with it. By the way, I have received comments from the mod authors. They've told me how to get a hold of them if I have any suggestions. I don't really have any suggestions. I try to, work within the way the thing's set up as much as I can. So anyway, they did let me know one thing, though. There's been a little bit of scuttlebutt as to what this map is. If you remember, I took a look at it, and just by looking at the fields, I said, oh my God, this looks just like the fields, and their locations look just like the Canadian map that I am playing, and I've got 30-some episodes of. And the other thing that it kind of reminded me of, and I didn't recognize this until somebody told me, somebody said, if you go to a certain web page, you're going to see that they also use some of Maverick's stuff. Well, as you all know, I played the snot out of Maverick Farm because I really, really, really enjoy Maverick's Farm. And I said, well, geez, I hope they got permission to do some of that if that's where they got a lot of this. And I didn't mean it like, oh my God, we're going to send the mod cops after them. I'm not into that. I'm not into that at all. I think that if somebody does good work, they should have credit for it. Somebody shouldn't steal their work and take credit for it. I don't know if you notice, every description of my YouTube videos says I do not own or claim to own any of these mods, and especially the maps. I don't do maps. I don't want to do maps. It's too damn much work. I'm lazy. I appreciate the work that everybody else has done on them, and we'll leave it at that. So, anyway, I did, after I said that, well, geez, I hope they, got permission to use some of the stuff if that's what they did. I don't have any problem with doing something that's... I don't think everybody has to recreate the wheel. As a matter of fact, I think there's very little in life that's fresh and brand new anymore. There's very little things that are original anymore. It's all been done by somebody. So for somebody to say, hey, you're doing the same thing that person is, you know how many people there are in the world? I can guarantee you there's somebody doing the same thing as somebody else at any given time. So stuff it. Anyway, that's just me getting on a rant. The mod authors, when they contacted me, told me that they do have 100% permission for everything they've done from any original mod author if they've used something. So I wanted to pass that along so that if anybody's out there saying, oh my God, they ripped somebody off, they did not. So there you go. That being said, I want to do some farming. So let me get out here. I'm done ranting and raving, and I don't know what I was doing with this. Was I giving this to somebody? What was I doing with this straw? Let me check the animals and see what I was doing. Let's see, wheat, barley, they're okay. They have straw. We don't have any sheep. We've got 21 pigs and... Oh, we don't have any breeding animals. I knew that. I knew that. The sheep don't need straw. The cows need straw, but they... Okay, let's give a little straw to the cows. Maybe that's what I was doing. I guess it just goes in the trough here. There must be double triggers here or something. Let's find out. Yeah. Must be double triggers here. One for the trough and one for the straw. So, there you go. Now, what else was I going to do? Let's see. I got grass in there. I need straw for that. I don't know if I have any left or not. You know what? Before I mess around with this, I should get out there and see what I need to do as far as seeding and plowing. I think I have the plow set up on field number 5, is it? A little bit more about the map. I am still playing version 1. There has been 2 updates on it since the first version came out. I don't have either one of them. I have looked a little bit at the change logs, and they have done a few things, as I have done. So I have to admit I made a couple of quick changes. I couldn't live with the fact that the silos only held a certain amount of grain, so I changed that. As far as anything else, I haven't made any changes, and I don't make changes willy-nilly on somebody else's work. But this is I do some changes if it amounts to something that I can't live with as far as playing the map. Now I could get around it, because I did, if you watch my live streams, you'll know that the that the main silo didn't hold everything that I thought it should. So I just put a placeable in. And a lot of times that's what I'll do. I don't always go in and make changes to somebody else's work. Sometimes I do. But I think the mod authors, and that's one of the reasons why I think they kind of wanted to let me know if I had any suggestions, to let them know. And if they think it's right, maybe they'll make the change themselves. And that's the best way to do it in the long run. So I'm going to try to abide by that and see how we do. Let's see, which way do I want to go? Lengthways or sideways? Probably lengthways, because it looks like there's a little bit more room on the field ends for the equipment to turn around in. Whoa, look at the lumpy field in this. This is like oatmeal. This is like cream of wheat. All lumpy. I like it. I love terrain. I don't see any problem with it, because it's the way it is. Uh-oh. We got a little bit of an island here. I'm coming down to the end to see how much room I've got on the end for turning around. And there is a little bit. They left quite an edge, so I can probably just hire somebody and not actually do a courseplay route. I'm going to try that first. Field's this big. I don't necessarily, if I can do it with a hired worker, I'll try to, because I don't have a problem with it because I've got a beefy PC. But if you don't have a beefy PC and you start saving courseplay routes on huge fields like this, eventually you're going to have some issues with memory usage and stuff. So I'm going to try to do it with a hired worker. See how that turns out for us. Okay, here we go. And who do we have working today? Chet Chastain is plowing our field today. This guy can keep picking up grass, although actually he can't because he's full. Where in the heck am I? Oh, I'm way up here. I need to figure out where to put this grass. Let me take it to the BGA. There's a BGA close by, isn't there? Or not? I don't know. Wagner Warehouse. Really? Let's go check that out. I'm going to head up to the road here. We're going to go check this warehouse out. I don't know if I saw that when I did my flyby. There's an opening over here. Whoa! Can't see. Let's go inside. Boy, Big Bud's struggling. It's only grass. Come on. Of course, it's wet grass. Go, Big Bud, go. Now, the big Bud has a 1,200 horse, or the ability to have a 1,200 horse engine in it. I don't know what this one has. I don't recall. But I'm going to try to avoid the mud, just in case. What was that? Parker and Stearns, lumber and building materials since 1890. That's a long time. Wonder if Parker and Stearns are still alive. Alright, so this is supposed to be a warehouse. So let's take a look. And it looks like it's for pallet stuff, maybe. So I don't quite know what's supposed to go here. Can we get in the warehouse? I don't think we can get in the warehouse. It's just a building, evidently. So I don't exactly know what goes here. It looks like palleted stuff. And so we'll have to figure that out eventually. It's no big deal. I don't have a lot of production yet. I don't have any production yet. So we'll figure this out. But it looks like some kind of storage. Sales and service. Wagner, sale and service. Is that what it is? Not a warehouse? Is the name of it Wagner Warehouse and it's actually a sell point? That's probably what it is. Alright, that's probably what it is. This is a sell point, if I'm not mistaken. So, it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was a place where you could store all your products until you want to sell them. But that's not what it is, so. Now, do I take this all the way back to the farm? In actuality, the farm's not that all far away. I thought it was way away. But it isn't really. I don't know if I can climb this hill. I don't know. We're going to find out here in a second. Keep going, big bud. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. There he goes. Whoa. It'd be easier going the other way, I think. That was a steep climb. It's going to be fun to work this field. Uh-oh. Jackknifing. All right, we're back on our field. So let's hit the road. Let me see if I can get through here. I'm wasting a lot of time, but that's okay. Alright, where's the road? I know there's a road there, if I can get to it. I may have to clear a path if there isn't one. Oh, there's a big path here. But not down to the road. Maybe there's not a road. Oh my god. How do you get through here? Here we go. I might have to clear a path through here if there isn't one. There might be. I haven't looked. I'm going to look on the other end of the field. There might be a way to get in and out of that field that's pretty easy, and I just didn't get it. I like the textures and stuff. The detail is, look at this. This is some millet. Millet does not look like this on other maps that I remember. It's pretty. I never thought millet to be pretty, but there you go. So I'm going to have to make a course play route, get this stuff from point A to point B. Was that my turn to my farm right there? Sure looks like it. Wouldn't you like to live in a place like this? Wouldn't that be cool? I love these trees. Stuff like that there. I know where I'm at now. Alright, so this is going to go right in here, I think. Alright, so this is for silage. And I don't have anything in it, so let's get some in it. Then the next load we'll take to... well, you know what? No, that's fine. You're fine. You're fine. We're fine. Never mind. My mind was racing in the wrong direction. Right, well that's empty, and let's see what else I need to do. This guy's got a little bit of grass in him, and he's got his own route, so he's not ready. Let's just get him wherever he needs to be. 2 combined courses. Starting where? Starting here. Maybe. I think it starts here. Okay. So he's not ready. We gotta wait till tomorrow when the grass grows back, or maybe the next day. What else we got to do? What's going on here? Alright, he's okay. And it looks like we've got the cedar going. This is field 33. This is the one that I was going to make into sugar cane. Alright, let's do it. Now, what I've done is, let me see what we've got for crops here. Well, I guess I could just run through them. Alright, we've got sugar cane, we've got coffee. Now, this cedar did not have coffee on it the other day. It does now. I remodded this cedar to hold coffee. I also remodded it to hold, or to seed rice and what else? Mustard. Now, those are crops that we had on the Canadian map. So I went to do some rice and stuff the other day and found out that my cedar didn't have the capability. So I remodded this cedar. So now it does rice, it does potatoes, sugar beets, wheat, rape, barley, maize, grass, sunflower, soybeans, oilseed, oats, cotton, millet, rye, triticale, sorghum, poplar, peanut butter, peanuts, mustard, grapes, Sudan grass, black beans, hops, tobacco. Now that's interesting. The tobacco is now cannabis. Interesting. Onions, carrots, sugar cane, and we're back to coffee. So we were going to do sugar cane. Let me run back to sugar cane, and then I think I've got my truck behind me because I need some seeds and a little fertilizer. Hops, tobacco, onions, carrots, sugar cane. There we go. Let's get our truck, and look how dirty my truck got running through that mud hole in the last episode. That's the only problem with me recording like I do. I'll get several episodes that you haven't seen yet, and you guys will try to tell me something that I should know. Well, you're going to have to wait because I've already recorded some episodes, and I'm just getting caught up with the comments now. Right off the field, truck. Get off the field. Now, to do this the easy way, it's a very small field. I think I could probably do it in 2, maybe 3 passes. So let's do it. I heard someplace that it's been confirmed that in 2019 they didn't do GPS. I was a little disappointed at that. I've said in a couple times now, I've said that I don't normally look into that. People ask me, have you heard the latest about 2019? I don't go out of my way to find out those things because I don't want to be disappointed. I want to enjoy the game when it comes out and learn for myself what I like and what I don't like about it. So I don't normally look at those, but I did happen to thumb through a couple of YouTube pages the other day, and curiosity got the best of me. And I did take a peek at a couple things. Okay, sugarcane. I guess I'd already started to do this, didn't I? I ran out of product. All right, there we go. It's done. Sugarcane it is. Let's fold this thing up. Anyway, one of the things that kind of tickled my funny bone was, well, we're not going to put GPS in, but don't be, but hey, guess what we did do? We're going to put windshield wipers in. Oh, joy. We'll be able to use a windshield wiper if it rains. I hate to tell you, but I'm not farming in a friggin' rain. So I don't care if the windshield wipers work. If it's raining, I'm going in the house to eat pie. Speaking of such, you'll be able to go in your house and sleep at night, I think. There was something about being able to sleep the night away, so if you're somebody like me that doesn't like to farm at night. Now, it isn't that I don't like to farm at night, but what it is I record. If I'm recording at night, you can't see what I'm doing because it's dark. So I try not to farm at night. The other thing is, in real life, I have a little bit of night blindness. So even though it's just a game, if everything's dark in the game, I can't see it. So I tend not to farm at night. So evidently, there's going to be a way for you to go in your farm. I don't know for a fact that you can actually go in your house and sleep, but I know you can sleep the night. So there you go. And basically, you can do that now if you just speed time up and say, hey, I'm sleeping. Just don't look at me. I don't like to be looked at when I'm sleeping. But Anyway, that's just me. Let's see. I don't know what to do with this cedar. Am I going to keep it? I don't have any reason to. It doesn't do anything that my other one doesn't, except it's smaller. Right. What else am I looking at as far as the fields? Okay, 1, 32, and 33 have been seeded. We need to do 31 and 15. We're working on plowing 5 and 4. See all the lumps? The plow is not working correctly, so I'm going to have to go and clean that up manually. No problem. Reminds me of the dwarf in World of Warcraft. I don't have a drinking problem. I drink, I get drunk, I fall down, no problem. So this lumpy ground is causing my plow to be a little bit persnickety. So I'm going to have to do some manual plowing here, but that's okay. I don't mind. Let's see here. We're looking at field 31 now. And what should I do? Let's take a look at what I've got. I have no wheat. I have a little bit of barley. I've got a little bit of canola. I've got some sunflower seeds. Actually, I've got absolutely nothing, really. I mean, 30,000 units of anything is nothing. 25,000 is nothing. I barely covered the bottom of a trailer. So I do need soybeans and potatoes. I've got a few sugar beets that I don't know what to do with except for feed to the pigs. So I'm wide open. I can pretty much do anything I want to do. And I can't recall from the last episode what it was I was seeding. So let's take a look at that. See if I can figure out what I've already done. Oh, by the way, in 2019, we've got plant withering here. What we don't have is we don't have wheel withering. And what that means is if I drive over the crops with a vehicle, it destroys the crops. That's what wheat withering is. We had mods that did that in 2015. And I can't remember if there was the actual, if it actually happened in 2015 or if it was just a mod, but it doesn't matter. Now, what they're saying is there is in 2019, if you drive over the crops, you will flatten them out. But after you're past that, they'll pop back up. That's what I've heard. I don't know. Supposedly it's been confirmed, but I was thinking when they said that, when I first started looking at that, I thought, oh my God, they're going to put wheel withering in. Because they said when you drive over the crops, they're going to flatten down. I said, oh geez, here we go. Wheel withering. I can't take shortcuts through the fields anymore. But then they said, after you go back, that you pass there, they pop back up. That made me laugh. I have to admit, made me laugh. So in other words, it's kind of like right now, when I drive on this cement over here, it leaves a track of the tires, and eventually that track will disappear. That's probably what they're doing here. It makes a track by flattening the crop down, and then eventually it pops back up and disappears. That's what I'm thinking. We'll find out in November. Supposedly that's when the game comes out. So, right, let's switch over. Oh, I got off track, didn't I? I was going to look to see what we've got here. Fruit types. We've got on field number 1, we've got some wheat. 32, we've got canola, looks like. Nor, is that canola? Yeah, I think it is canola. No, it's soybeans. We got soybeans on 32. We've got sugarcane on 33. And 31 is nothing. 15 is nothing yet. I haven't done anything on 5 and 4. Let's do some barley maybe on 31. Barley. Barley. Did I say I did canola? I need more canola in that. Let's do 31 in canola too, and I'll do barley on field number 5. And then we'll do what on field number 4? I'll catch that when I get there, I guess. Let's do some more canola. And I just passed it. Sugar cane, coffee, rice, potatoes, sugar beets, wheat. There we go. All right, how am I going to do this? What's the field look like? I got plenty of room to turn around here, but what's the field look like on the other end? Let's take a look. I think it's open too. There are some trees there, but I think there might be room. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I might have to turn the turn on field on. No, it's already on by default, isn't it? Let's go lengthways and see if I can just hire a worker. Let me line it up here. Now, what happened in the middle there? It didn't get plowed. Oh, I didn't see that when I had to plow here. Okay, so that's not a big deal. All it means is that little section there won't get the best yield it could get if it's not been plowed. What did the map look like on that? What happened? Where's my map? There it is. I guess it did show it. I just didn't... I moved on with the plow before I actually looked, I guess. Okay. Rape it is, and off we go. I don't know. We'll see what this thing does. This seeder isn't the most flexible either. But there's some... The problem is the width of it, the length of it. If it was a smaller piece of equipment, it wouldn't have such an impact on some of these hills. And why is this going slow? Because it's a tractor. All right, let's let that go. Let's run around and see what else we need to be doing. Okay, I'm going to do something on field number 4. Let's grab that little seeder and put it to use. I'm going to take this guy around. Okay, I'm looking for corn. Where's corn at? Why do I not have corn? Peanut, rice, triticale, Sudan grass, sorghum, grapes, black beans, onions, carrots, wheat, barley, rape, soybeans. There's no corn. It doesn't do corn. I gotta sell this thing. It doesn't do what I want it to do. That's a second thing that it's not been able to do for me. So, and that's understandable. I mean, and we always talk about real life, what happens. There's not a piece of magical machine that does everything for you. So, it's not that. Okay, now I don't know if I've got another seeder. I think I did, and I think I sold it. Let me see what I've got in the garage for equipment here. Okay, that's the one I think I'm using, isn't it? Right here. And it doesn't do corn. It does all kinds of stuff. Just doesn't do corn. All right. Fine. And dandy and fine. I don't know why I have this. I probably won't use it. I'm not going to do a lot of logging. I'm going to probably do enough logging to get pallets if I need them, but other than that. Okay, that's the only cedars I've got, I guess, are those two. That's okay. I'll just use the big one. I want to do a little bit of corn, so I'm going to use it for chaff. I can do other things for chaff, but I wanted to do the corn for chaff. Anyway, we'll leave it. It's okay. Not a big deal. Let's go check on everybody. Plow guy's almost over. Almost done, as I should say. Not over. Over, under, over. Cedar, how's the cedar doing? Chris Baldwin is on the cedar. I forgot to check who's doing the plowing. Chet Chastain's doing the plowing. I'm not blaming him for missing the patches on the field, because if you did have problems like this, you'd probably get the field done first instead of running around in circles trying to catch a little patch. Or at least I would, I think. So that's what we're going to do. He's going to get his job done, and I'm going to come back around and play cleanup. Okay, this guy needs to get back. And back is this way, if I remember right. Hey, it's a good thing we got that $1 million. I was down to 182,000, which is actually not very much money when it comes to running a farm. Okay, I'm going to head back down to this field, and in the meantime, I'm going to look for a way to get on the field without driving through those trees like I did on the way out. There's got to be a way on that field, the grass field that we were working. I like the different colored trees, the light green, the turquoise color, the autumn colors in the brownish. I'm getting a little claustrophobic in this here, though. Kind of a narrow working road here. Okay, I'm still passing my grass field. It's to the right. What's this? Mackenzie Country Classics. Slaughterhouse. Okay, was there a way? Where is the way to get on my grass field? Oh, this is going to be a tight turn. Oh, there's the combine. Okay, come on. There's got to be a way to get into that grass field. Here. Is this it? Looks like Chet's done. Here it is. I knew there had to be. But I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to make a courseplay route to do this. So we're going to get back onto the grass field here. Kind of pick up where we left off, which is, I don't know where. Is it over here? I don't quite know where I left off, but we're going to find out. This guy will take off and he'll catch up to where he left off. I'm not worried. Okay, let's go check on Chet, see how he did. Let me get rid of that. Alright, so we had some places that didn't get plowed. They're going to be by the hills. Places where we got high centered, I'm guessing. I guess that's not going to come up. That little island there. Going a different direction here. See if we can clean this up here. If we can stay in the gully, or the dale, or the valley. The English language has a lot of words. What is the difference between a valley, a dale, a hollow? What else did I say? Valley, dale, hollow, a gully, a gulch. I don't know. I mean, you've heard those before, but I've never had any explanation. I mean, I could say, you know, we're on a hill, and the guy says, we're going to go down into that gully. Okay, we're going to go down into that hollow. You know, we're going to go down into the valley. We're going over hill and dale. What is there really any difference between a gully and a valley? Or a gulch, or, you know, there must be. I mean, why would they be a separate word for stuff? I'm not into language like that, so I have no idea. I just know that if I say, hey, we're going to go down into this gully, or we're going to go down into that hollow, that we're going down into something, and we must be higher than that, or we wouldn't be going down. Isn't that weird? I think it's weird. What I really think is weird is when somebody tries to tell you that they're right and you're wrong. That's a hollow. That's not a valley. Well, why? And then they can't tell you. It's just what it is. That's what we call it. But why is it different? What, you know, they can't explain it. Or most people I know can't. There's obviously there is somebody out there that could tell me that, well, a hollow means that it has hollow logs in it. I don't know. It's just, to me, it's just interesting. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. It's if I'm someplace and the guy says that's a hollow, if I call it a valley and he says no, actually that's a hollow, all right, I'll take your word for it. You know, I don't care. But some people have to argue. No, it's not. Some people will argue that the sky's not blue. You know. People are funny. And I don't mean in a laughing way. Well, they are that too. You ever been to Walmart? I love Walmart. I've just seen some of those videos on the internet. And thank God my Walmart doesn't look like that. I don't know. I think I got it cleaned up. It's really not necessary as far as that goes because they're very small places. Chris Baldwin has stopped working unexpectedly. Tank is empty. Oh, he used all of his seed already. Interesting. Alrighty. Well, hey, my time's up. So I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for listening to my bitching, and I'll see you back in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.